the people of the state of Florida have spoken. They put a proposed constitutional amendment on the ballot, setting aside a portion of the revenue coming from dock stamps when property is sold, to be dedicated to purchasing land to be managed to improve water quality and so forth. And that is going to have to be dealt with in the legislature as to how you implement that proposed constitutional amendment, and that'll be a big debate this year, and you're going to be kind of in the lead dealing with that. What do you see on the horizon for the 2015 session and how to implement that proposed amendment?
Well, I think it meshes well with what the speakers made the priority, particularly having assigned me to the State Affairs chairmanship. That's going to be the resident home for all of these water policy issues, and that will be our #1 priority to accomplish out of that committee. Really, there's a couple things I want to make sure folks really ponder on, and the first thing is Amendment 1 didn't create any new money. It's a reallocation of what's already existing tax. And so we're going to have to work through that. And when you talk about the debate, part of that debate will be reallocating our priorities in the dock stamp, and the things we might have paid for out of that fund in the past may not be how we pay for them in the future. And so that'll be a corollary discussion debate. I also think this is a great opportunity from a transparency side. Florida's got a great history of being a sunshine state, particularly in government, and so being more transparent with how the money gets collected and where it gets spent, particularly in this arena, is something I think you'll see us accomplish. There's a lot of trust funds, a lot of statutory language over the last 50 years that have been built up over different ways to work in conservation and natural resource issues. And this is a great opportunity to get more transparency and streamline out of that. And then lastly, to have a healthy debate between the largest advocates of that amendment and between the Senate and the House on what are going to be the top 3 or 4 priorities out of what's authorized by that amendment. What's the really big things we want to go after here in the next few years with this money.